Right now, fans are going crazy over the recent news regarding the GameCube and its trademark. This came from Joe Rigel, who said that some Nintendo trademarks were filed this week here in the United Kingdom. You can see here that on the list there is 2 GameCube appearances here on the date of the 23rd of January, and 1 on the 25th. So these are almost a week old at the time of recording this. Immediately, everyone started going crazy after seeing this, and a lot of people have been speculating that the GameCube is coming to the NSO expansion pack. And whilst this is a possibility, I feel like Nintendo might be saving this for the Switch 2 right now, since in terms of business, it's been good for them remaking old games and bringing them back to the Switch. And with the GameCube being some of the most demanded, it makes sense from a business perspective for them to keep milking it as much as they possibly can for every single penny they can get. So would they really want to potentially lose out on profits of remaking old games? I'm not entirely sure. But on the flip side, maybe they are getting ready to drop it on NSO. And we are about to get Double Dash, Smash Bros. Melee, Animal Crossing and others return, alongside games like Mario Sunshine, which since returned to the Switch but part of the 3D All-Stars games, if you guys remember the whole mess and timed exclusivity that was behind that. But to play the boring, unexciting side of things, this could quite literally just be a renewal of a trademark in general, which is a pretty common business practice. And after a certain amount of time or years, or as things change and progress, it's not really an unusual thing to happen. So we sort of have one side of things where they could be bringing all of this to NSO, but at the same time they might also not be doing this. There's a lot of theories going around, a lot of possibilities, and I just want to ask you guys, what do you think that will happen? Do you think that GameCube games are going to be coming to NSO? Do you think they're going to be saved for the Switch 2, or do you think they're just going to continue to remake them? How do you see this going? And for the future of the Switch, how do you see things panning out for the end of its lifespan as we move on to the Switch 2, as that's supposedly meant to be coming out next year? I personally would love for the GameCube NSO expansion pack to come. I think that would be the best possible thing to happen for the Switch right now. It would keep a lot of players interested, loads of content to give us as well to keep us interested in the end of the Nintendo Switch lifespan, as well as a few bigger games coming later this year. So out of all these options, which do you think is the most possible to happen and the most likely? Personally, I'm hoping for the GameCube edition, but you know, I don't know how likely that's going to be. I think I'd just be getting my hopes up to get them smashed down, to be honest. But I'm open to allowing the hype train to run here, because I think hype trains can sometimes be fun, even if they lead to disappointment. And it's also funny to see how many people actually get on board with these things, and then when it's proven wrong, how quickly people change their opinions. I don't know, it's just kind of funny. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please leave, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.